Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on King John, and today we get to hear from King John, huzzah, in Act 1, Scene 2 as it's known in the folio, Act 2, Scene 1 as it is known in other versions of the script. So at the moment, King John is in France because as soon as he heard that France wanted him to abdicate the throne and give it up to his nephew Arthur, even though Arthur is the son of his older brother Geoffrey, so technically Arthur has the better claim to the throne, King John was like, nope, we're going to war with France. And he actually got to France at the same time that the messenger got to France who was going to deliver this message that England is coming to fight because John doesn't want to give up the throne. So John and his crew came into the main court in France, and they've been talking smack back and forth, and the English side is saying y'all are bastards and the French side is saying y'all are bastards, and they stopped just short of saying your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries before finally the King of France is like, whoa, wait, hang on a second. Since we're not going to get through this using just our words, let's let the people of Angiers decide who their rightful king is. So they open up the gates, and a guy named Hubert comes in, and a few other citizens, and the two kings start sort of fawning all over themselves to try to be like, oh, my dearest citizen, look at what I did for you. And look, our trumpets called you near. And King John said, for our advantage, therefore hear us first. These flags of France that are advanced here before the eye and prospect of your town have hither marched to your endamagement. The cannons have their bowels full of wrath, and ready mounted are they to spit forth their iron indignation against your walls. All preparation for a bloody siege and merciless proceeding by these French. Comfort your city's eyes, your winking gates. But for our approach, those sleeping stones that as a waist doth girdle you about by the compulsion of their ordinance, by this time from their fixed beds of lime had been disinhabited, and wide havoc made for bloody power to rush upon your peace. But on the sight of us, your lawful king, who painfully with much expedient march have brought a countercheck before your gates, to save unscratched your city's threatened cheeks. Behold, the French, amazed, vouchsafe a parley. And now instead of bullets wrapped in fire to make a shaking fever in your walls, they shoot but calm words, folded up in smoke, to make a faithless error in your ears, which, trust accordingly, kind citizens, and let us in, your king, whose labored spirits, forewearied in this action of swift speed, craves harborage within your city walls. So, this is King John trying to win it because we'll get to King Lear next, but he's got this bit where he's like, which of my daughters loves me most, and I'll give you the most land. This is King John and the King of France trying to prove that they are the better leader in front of Hubert and all these other citizens, so that Hubert and all the other citizens will pick one or the other of them, the true and proper king. So King John just puts all of the blame for all of the war that's happening outside on France, even though they're in France and it's technically the English army that's out there. But he's like, this is all France's fault that this is going on, and we, England, are here just, to save you. I guess coming from the perspective of they wouldn't have had to come invade if Arthur wasn't making a claim for the throne, kind of a thing. So like it's sort of all his fault. And King John's like, this is all the French people's fault that your town is kind of falling apart right now, and it's only because I'm here and I'm here to protect you. It's only because I'm here that nothing bad is happening right now, and now they're like trying to make up for things and blah blah blah. But if you are smart citizens, let me, your real king, come in and take care of you, my people, in this, my territory, France, as the King of England. And then tomorrow we get to hear the King of France's rebuttal. Otherwise, I would tell you a little bit more about what he's going to say. But you'll just have to tune in tomorrow to find that out. I'll see you then. Mwah.